gosh. My hands get so honey. My hands get so sticky when I use this honey, but like what? It's okay though. It's okay though. Welcome back to another YouTube video. So last video and the video before I kind of talked about, you know, the interval work, the pace work, and how if you implement that into your running, you're going to get faster. But for the people who are just starting out running, and also that are like amateur or intermediate runners, they will do this as well. It's the slow recovery run. Really? I'm locked in. The recovery run is used to recover after a hard session. And for recovery runs, I don't care about my pace. It's just about how I feel during the run. So normally when you run your recovery runs, you want to be in the zone 2. And for your beginner runners here, I'm going to do like more of a video later on in depth. You should be doing a lot of your runs like zone 2 recovery runs to start, because that's how you build up your aerobic base. I believe that zone 2 and recovery runs are kind of the same thing in the sense that you're running at very low effort building your endurance up. So many people just want to get faster so quickly, but they need a certain baseline of endurance, and that just comes from like 4 months of just running zone 2, building that up. And it's taken me like almost running 10Ks plus pretty consistently for 2 years to get to where my aerobic base is at, and that's why I'm able to, you know, handle the faster and do more pace work, because it took me 2 years. Now, will it take you 2 years to do that? No, it won't. If you're smart. I wasn't smart. For the beginner runners watching this, and hopefully there's a lot, and I know who you are, so I can look in this camera and I can point and I know who you are. Low and slow, please. Just build up that aerobic, because if you want to get faster, and when you start to get faster, it's going to be much easier. And with the recovery runs now, like I said, I'm not worried about my pace or anything. I'm just worried about coasting. Coasting, having a good time. You're going to see me on my run today. I'm just going to be smiling, loving my life. Truly it is loving my life. And a good way to know that you're doing your zone 2 or your recovery is when you're able to talk like this, have a conversation with somebody. In addition to that, as you know by the title, I am 14 weeks out from my next race, my next marathon. I'm doing the Hamilton Road 4 or 2, hope, one of the two, marathon, November 2nd, and there's just about 14 weeks left, so I'll be taking you guys along that. And yeah, so I'll see you in the recovery run. Tripods frickin' brick, bro.
Well, does the job.
It does the job. Is this aesthetic? Not really. The cut is over. Now we're just eating food. Okay, so this is the recovery run video. And a clickbait video.
Why?
Because I'm putting 14 weeks out. 14 weeks out. Got Jacob behind the camera. Say what's up.
Hey guys.
Yeah, the sexy cameraman that never reveals his face, but sometimes he does.
Yeah, you know.
Got 18K, got 8K today, keeping it a little slow because I did some good hills yesterday with some great times. My mentor, there's 2 people that will be watching this video, know who my mentor is, so shout out.
Shout out new shoes.
Shout out new shoes. Yeah, see the shoes? This is all the YouTube money, baby. Got the YouTube money funding all this now. I'm just kidding, I make nothing off this. I make memories and I make myself happy.
Yeah.
That's what I get from this.
And I get paid in Monsters.
Monster Energies.
And Monster Energies, and occasionally the odd
beer.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
Pretty much.
Here we go. Slow and steady wins the race. So like I said in my talk before, I'm running slow. I'm using this to recover my body, or zone 2, which means a lower heart rate. Now if you're wanting to get faster and you're training in the summer, your heart rate is naturally going to be higher because of the heat, which means you got to run slower. I don't care about my pace right now. I just care about moving my body and making sure that I'm getting easy kilometers in throughout the week. Because in order to get faster as a runner, you need to increase your volume and to increase your intensity. And the intermediate and amateur runners is a perfect way to get better as a runner. And also another thing, like, it's not really smart to run when the UV is 8 and it's the hottest part of the day, but it does give you like a nice tan a little bit. So just if you want to get a good tan going.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
enough.
Hey!
And best believe I'm not climbing that. Not again.
Days.
That was kind of cool. Cool.